And Vision played a crazy Jeff against Envy, and it's this tale we've seen time and time again, right? It's the Jeff versus the Adam Warlock, and it just is repeating itself in what is a counter to try to shut down that resurrection. Hell's Heaven is the map early with the Mantis boost from Cooper. Zelos on the Invisible Woman. We got the triple strategist ready to go, and it's going to be the strange portal from Gilbert.
I was hoping there was going to be a follow-up counter portal right there, perhaps there too, before Spark is going to be able to just swap off, be able to get right back into the action, and it's going to be able to go over to that Captain America. So a little stall out here with the mission area unlocking in the next 5 seconds. So just patient play coming out first from FlyQuest.
No, and this Angel thing has worked against some of the other teams, but they haven't gone against a team like FlyQuest, who may not be, you know, tricked or going to suffer against Angela. But we'll see. Time has proven us different now as Bedtime Story is going to rotate to the back with his team. SparkChief and Vest are going to find themselves a bit CC now as they push in. Bedtime Story is doing exactly where we left off, on fire here in Ignite.
Also, it allows the rest of FlyQuest to try boosting up into those ultimates here. forkydog nearing that invisible boundary, but Guru slams down here to get a good amount of damage here, with Vision already having that Jeff ultimate online.
Vision now just farming up that ult, ready to go. Zelos can follow. Great patience here. Now, with the quick... Okay, we've got the good upkeep of the team. The Agamotto goes out, and it's GilbertNoodle finding success here, but no one falling yet. The Jeff ult goes. Does he find himself some... Oh,
oh, they try to isolate him with the Phoenix counter immediately afterwards, but it's not going to help them out. We're going to take a quick trip with the Uber driver that is Vision, sending the Vanguards off to the side.
And the point's not even taken yet. We've had a full ult rotation and not one person to cap. This is what you've come here for, folks, in match number 4. Legendary from the skies. And Gale bringing them back now as Vest gets himself the quick pick there to shut down that.
Talk about the counter here to bring everybody back alive. By the way, they still haven't flipped the point. There is still a member of RAD still stalling out on this point, but FlyQuest are annihilating RAD in the front lines here, and it's just a matter of time before the point at least eventually flips. Now let's divert their attention to that point.
We had the entire ult rotation from both teams, and it was just a stun lock. What a way to fight it out here for their spot in the grand finals. Vision with a pick there to get things rolling. 61%, 63 for him. And Zelos Cooper not far behind, looking on the side of Rad. They have plenty charging up. Pizzademon will be the closest to it with Forky.
Nice little side-by-side right here, too, while they try to break through this aggression from FlyQuest. Keep your eyes on Spark, though, as he's going to try to terrorize that backline, being on the Captain America. His Bedtime Story slowly approaching that Phoenix Ultimate 2. forkydog with the invisible boundary, and Vision already getting that Jeff Ultimate online for this next round of Ultimate rotation.
Yeah, good rotation there from Bedtime Stories. Vest has the ult ready to go, so he can counter if he needs to. Now Gilbert moving in slowly, trying to find that pick early. Good awareness from him and good sustainability. 75, and they're forced to get something rolling for the team and ult up.
I love the way he was diverting his attention there, too. They keep him up alive now with Pizzademon helping the rest of Rad to move up, but that's one shot as ultimate used up here as Energy pops a legendary and sneaks the KO onto Bedtime Story. No Phoenix ultimate reset here, and it also forces a forkydog with the invisible boundary, but here comes Vez with a LeBron slam down on that Meteor M, and Gale, the survivor, is going to be able to use that resurrection to bring them up, but here comes a Jeff to isolate the Adam Warlock, and they combat that with the Phoenix. So are you kidding me?
Perfect play here. FlyQuest absolutely barely hanging on at times and then firmly doing it to mix up both as Cooper now. The rotation's happening. They've got the ults ready. Zelos and him can keep the sustain far past 99%. GilbertNoodle only one up to bat here. They're going to have to win an insane fight in the neutral. Right now, FlyQuest looking dominant.
It's just watching beautiful, colorful chess out here. Counter ultimate into counter ultimate between these two teams. Gilbert has that group HUD, though, and FlyQuest have a lot to help survive right through that onslaught of damage. They're nearing 99% overtime, while Rad have not been able to flip this point once.
I mean, just, yeah, linking up like the Infinity Stones out here. Power, purpose, perfection now with GilbertNoodle moving in. He's got the imprisonment, looks for his prey. Good rotations yet again, staying alive. Oh, energy! Legend, nothing! As he shut down to 0% quickly. GilbertNoodle continues to show patience now with Bedtime Story up, looking for the prey. Crashing down as the Phoenix. Vicky?
Oh, talk about the timing, though. It's Jeff gonna be able to activate to avoid taking that damage. Takes the Invisible Woman, which is even stronger here, taking forkydog all the way to the side, isolating him, just trying to call out the Invisible Woman in general here as Invisible Bounder from the other side from FlyQuest. Keep them alive, but it's an elongated fight with Guru having the sound of seduction.
Guru now rotating to Emma. I think this was the play if they want to continue to be in this thing now. Trying to push back the opposition is Energy here as Doctor Strange with the choke, the hold, to respect Mother into the kick. Diamond push back now, and right now it's looking like Rad can potentially take this thing back, but not so fast as Energy invests as they move in.
Yes, Mother. Sorry, Mother. I won't do it again. I promise. But FlyQuest, they want this right now as they've been holding their feet on this point. The way they're split up. The pullback, though, as SparkChief cannot get back. Pizzademon dealing the finishing blow. And Gale still has not been called out. Yeah, I believe he still has that passive available, and he still has that resurrection online.
No one can step off the one sliver left. Undefeatable coming from Cooper. Here comes the Agamotto Energy. Goes down as swiftly as he puts out the ult. Now bedtime story. Guru get the pick. Respect Mother. She knows best as they do get the gap here momentarily. And there we go. Wow, what a fight between these teams.
And they still were able to rotate through those ultimates, understanding the win condition here. They're at 99-0, and this means that they have to be incredibly smart with the way that they try to cycle through this to deal with this of FlyQuest.
Ice in the veins. Ice in the veins. We have a good set of three here between these two teams. Now Guru with the seduction. Gale still has that resurrection up and ready to go. Look for the combo there. Okay, we've got plenty of combos set up here for the Marvel Masterpiece that these teams have been putting on now. Pizzademon ready for the show.
Oh no, he tried to actually heal up that one player over to the side by the health pack here. Is able to reset though with Guru having that on a seduction. Gale still in the backline, still having that karmic revival. As you can see, FlyQuest with SparkChief leading the way with that freedom charge. Gives everybody that sustainability, but builds up that space before slamming down the Meteor M and misses out on the Adam Warlock point blank.
Out of Gale, the plot armor. Insanity now ensues as everyone stayed alive there. SparkChief continues the aggression. Vision gets the pick there on bedtime stories while getting his team ready to roll. Gale is going to get the resurrection now. Legendary from Energy. They're just fighting back to back. It's FlyQuest looking like the main quest.
Oh, Vision had sent everybody down, and despite people coming back around FlyQuest, they immediately take over the point just as quickly as they had been able to plant their feet on that point first.
That for like 3 matches, Vicky. What the heck? That was insane, the trading, the perfection. You know, I kind of said it when we opened up. I wasn't sure if Angela was going to be the play against a team like FlyQuest. Not saying it's going to be gone and out with, but I think Emma is a much safer option here. And there you go. GilbertNoodle going to rotate to Hulk. Nope, we're back to Angela. Just kidding.
No way. Let's see if this is actually what they stay with, though, for that first fight, though. Only because GilbertNoodle also was on point when it came to bringing everybody together with those Groot ults, too. But with the Hulk and the more composition, it could do a lot better and trying to deal with Vision, trying to get into their backline, as well as Energy floating around on that Star-Lord.
Oh, good call out there. Vest continuing to do what he does and shines for his team. It's 2 absolute titans. One, though, has to fall out of this Olympic-level effort as the teams move in. And right now, the aggression from FlyQuest has been crazy at the helm of SparkChief, looking to portal them in, swap out like last time as he backs out into the point and gets to his comfort pick. Now, looking on the other side, they do have Namor. We'll see if this changes the script for them.
Definitely going to have a lot more of that damage output. You have that verticality where you can get on that high ground here, diverting their attention. But FlyQuest take that fight up to them, it looks like here, as the Squids do the job. And Cooper having that ultimate, though, just allows FlyQuest to have that slight advantage getting right back onto the point. But that could be combated easily with forkydog having that invisible boundary.
All right, here, Cooper with the ult to keep his team in this thing. Again, I expect this point to last for an eternity. forkydog as well can match. We'll see first one to laugh. Energy. Damage up, looking for the first limits. GilbertNoodle, though, taking down Cooper, who did have the ult. Give advantage to Rad. Now, forkydog could push in with aggression with the team, but Energy won't go down lightly. Guru pushing in with the one-wing angel and quickly finds defeat.
Cue the music real quick while the Jeff ultimate comes out. The whale drops down. A whale versus a shark while Vision is still alive. Also kept alive thanks to that invisible boundary as he sends him down. Oh no, he tried to turn around. That was unfortunate, but Vision will be able to come right back around as Rad are down 2.
Insanity Vision wants that one back. You know, didn't have to fall off, but you know what? Just gonna get a quick reset. Guru now resetting himself here as his team loses GilbertNoodle 8% and climbing. Oh my gosh. Look at this. This is just pure cinema.
It feels like a horror movie, though, right? It's like, what is Guru doing over to this left side here before Guru's like, oh, never mind, psych, and then it goes right back to the rest of the team here. And Guru does have that ultimate to bring everybody together, as well as Gale, as long as Gale could stay alive, maybe being on the high ground, as Energy also could get that damage boost with the Mantis coming right back.
And here comes the old Heaven Falls there as there's nothing from it. Forced to push back again because SparkChief is just all up in this team here. He does get the kidnap, trying to throw him off, but guess what? He can fly, but not before he dies there. Now Bedtime Story looking, blessings to the deep up, trying to push the pressure on, but 41 and climbing for this team, Vic.
They were jumping Energy, and that's what the Legendary now out from this fight at the moment here. While trying to keep everybody alive is going to be Cooper here with the Soul Resurgence, dealing a good amount of that damage before backing away. They understand that RAD had the number advantage, and with the Legendary coming right back around from Energy, they are not letting RAD take this over. Remember, they're still stalling out here.
I mean, just absolutely explosions of color on the screen as it's FlyQuest coming out in blue to save. But Guru now getting a pick on Vision off the map. Goes the Shark. Gale with the reses to bring this team right back into it. If they're going to win at all this thing, this is the fight to do it.
A Shark Shish Kebab tastes a little rubbery here, but that's something Guru will walk away with the invisible boundary up from both of these teams. SparkChief can keep everybody alive, though, with the Freedom Charge with his Meteor M slam down as the slam down save from Guru and the shield. He sends Vez off the map. Once again, Guru's situational awareness and the timing has just been on another level with Angela here.
Guru says, tell me how that lava is down there. What a throw off as he continues to get these eliminations off the edge. Bedtime Story gets energy out of this, and now RAD is able to get the point back. Not quite 99, but 97, Vic.
Man, I'm not over this. The protection, though, on the Meteor M. Get down, Mr. President. He came in with the shield at the perfect time.
The full jump in front of the bullet. That was that was sure death coming from the team. Vision now does have the ult ready with the Legendary, and FlyQuest likes what they have to take this point right back. We'll see if the damage boost can come. Pizzademon gonna have to keep this team alive. Guru faced with pressure. Has the Snowflake, though, keeping them in this. Good rotations from this team, but the point, it's going back to FlyQuest. Someone's got to hop on.
Unfortunately, you have to go right back from the high ground back down below, but they were able to survive utilizing that Invisible Woman shield around that Legendary and getting out of the line of sight. Cooper here together with the Soul Resurgence and Pizzademon having a dance up with the fate of both worlds. RAD ESPORTS trying to reposition to not use everything in the bank here, as Bedtime Story still has that whale as well as Gilbert for that reset.
He's got to nail this Giganto here. He's looking to throw it. Vision's going to go out now. And oh no, look who could be caught. Okay, he's going to turn his eyes away there from the Namor. GilbertNoodle getting burned down there from the Monster Hulk. Here comes the whale. Gets the connection, but no flusher finish.
ForkydOg, though, gets a pull off of SparkChief, sending him off the map. Environmentals everywhere. It forces the Meteor M. Are you kidding me? Anything to stay alive, and he still gets impact out of the Meteor M2, even when his hand is forced.
Out of a Marvel movie, Kevin Feige could have scripted better now as Energy continues to spin to win, gets rid of Gale. There's going to be nothing coming from the Golden God in terms of resurrection. Nice finish and focus on what is the win con of finding that res, but the portal comes out, Vic. The job's not finished, but Cooper makes it tough as Forky goes down.
They knew the assignment here, and while you desperately try to portal right back around, RAD ESPORTS don't have the number capability as the body block also comes out too. Energy's not big enough from the other side of the portal, though, and now here comes Guru on the Angela with no sustainability. ForkyDog goes out next, and FlyQuest take over map number 1.
Energy Cooper, the full Guardians of the Galaxy, getting it done, making it their main quest for FlyQuest to move on to that grand final in the seeding for a second time. They did so in the mid-season. They're looking to do it again. Right now, it's 1-0 RAD. And I'll be honest, Vic, I think this is going to be a great match between these two teams. The talent is razor thin.
Yeah, just Energy having all the damage boosts that he needs to pop off as well. They knew the assignment. They knew they'd have to back away, wait on Energy. Energy also forcing a lot of the attention off of not only his team, but forces the RAD in general just to drop down and recontest on the point, splitting them up from the high ground that they wanted to be on.
And they handled the Atom to perfection. You know, like just energy, knowing the job, the assignment, and the hunt that he had to do mid-season. We saw him do it. Yeah, as they lock in, and we're gonna have what we saw them do previous in the tournament. Gale, just such a great storm, and bedtime story putting out the Khonshu. GilbertNoodle did the tree ults to try to get everyone. And looking at this early approach, as the teams are already out of the gates here, energy is going to be on that first hit and difference. Guru trying to get people displaced right off the rip here. Now bedtime story is going to try to farm up the ult fast. 34, 45, and climbing like milliseconds up on it. Guru, nice shield protection as he's trying to find some displacement.
Guru sticking to this Angela even on the attack too is great when it comes to displacing that triple Vanguard lineup. You split even more attention up, and you have to worry about that of Cooper already building up that Loki ultimate so quickly. Same thing with bedtime story, matching that has the Khonshu ready to go as he wants to send it up to break out this choke, playing a little split up as Cooper's gonna be able to get that God of Mischief online first.
Oh yeah, he loves to have those Loki clones to balance off and get that rolling for him. The Born Again is up again now, as that's going to keep the team. What a good copy, by the way, from Cooper there to give their team the aggression and just the stall roll defense that they're able to do here. Groot going down, trying to get the Khonshu rolling, and they do get a little something, but not much.
Yeah, because you got the Resurrect just bringing them back around too. Those two members and the Eye of Agamotto from the sky as the Omega Hurricane and the Shark get the feast like Thanksgiving came early. Make way for Gale, but the Born Again now as Vision tries to get everybody back together.
I like that. You know, I like doing the Born Again there because it's just going to keep this team foot on the pedal here, right? Because, my gosh, what a great way to bring them all right back yet again. There's the quick heal up. Teams are low. forkydog gets the pick. That's what they want now. Bedtime Story's going to follow up. Heaven falls. Guru makes energy fall, and it's Rad now pushing down the point.
Everybody eats now. Everyone grouped up together at the hands of Guru, and everyone knows who's played Angela. It can be a little tricky to deal with an invisible woman with the push and pull, but the recontest now coming in from Vez off the Doctor Strange portal.
And Angel's ult, just so sick. Love hearing that one. Heaven falling here. It's now going to be a damage boosted. Bedtime Story doesn't need the Star-Lord. It's all going to be Jake here. Or it goes by many names. Mark, right? As he got the Khonshu ready to roll with them. The God by his side. We got Invisible Boundary up. Here's the combo. And the flush.
Everybody grouping up together, nothing to help them out, and that was despite Cooper building up that ultimate a second time so quickly. Rad winning another team fight.
Again, I love the big ban phase that Rad had here, and it's coming to show to light as Pizzademon is ready. Once again, the Jeff NATO is on lock. Vision climbing up to that ult. Cooper again forced to go to Luna now. Can't stay on the Loki with that Moon Knight. SparkChief can dive. They can try to thrive, but right now it's all Bedtime Story and Rad.
Oh, here comes Spark though as the invisible boundary comes out and the Sharknado is back to clear the space and the damage output. Cooper falls victim. Zelos still alive. The invisible boundary could come in clutch as it is called in the legendary to even buy an even more space here.
Vision though gonna get that res off of the team. Bedtime Story gets SparkChief out. Right back though is the symbiote coming back to life here as Guru is gonna try to fall down, bring out the axis, slice and dice to find his prey. He does locate one alone, but doesn't get it out. Bedtime Story, though, and Gilbert have been getting it done.
He just keeps finding more heads here, but then you flip the script. Vision gets a self-resurrect and continuously keep FlyQuest up in the driver's seat with this aggression as they hold back RAD Esports.
I was curious how they're going to handle this because Zelos used to play Adam. Bringing in Vision, though, was such a great way to utilize his strengths as both a aim-dominant duelist, but also the strategist here. Energy climbing. SparkChief close behind. Pizzademon's got the ult to go right off the edge, but it's Gilbert getting energy out of this thing early.
That slight stun there, too, at the same time. Gilbert on point and just shutting down an overextension as the Jeff ultimate comes out from Pizzademon. Nice raccoon, I guess, this way, as Rocket would not be happy, but the nice comeback as SparkChief activates the Feast of the Abyss, and he feasts off on what is left from Rad. Gale gets a resurrect onto himself with the passive, but it may not be enough. Not enough bodies here to contest on the point, and overtime ticking away. Rad are nowhere in sight.
Oh my gosh. It felt like Rad, I mean, they were dominating Vicky, but it didn't matter. Every time they get a wipe, guess what? Vision bringing the boys right back, and they
I
get
guess
the
we
job.
are going to maybe stick here to that Angela as I see the silhouette.
A FLYQUEST there. showing the, you gotta love the mascot there, the green, the leaves of Groot now. SparkChief looking up, trying to find his prey, and they really don't have to go far here to secure their spot in the grand final. SparkChief now pushing forward and getting the walls out early, creating a lot of pressure, but it's going to be energy with the pull down there. Nice job and good separation. Looking towards it now, we do have Guru, who's going to be back on Angela. You've seen it once, you've seen it again here now as he continues to push forward.
But look at the space that SparkChief is building up on this high ground with these Groot walls too, with energy finding GilbertNoodle, a nice little sneak through, and Vision on the Punisher together with the Bucky. Talk about the damage output now that as FlyQuest roll out through that next choke.
I've seen Vision go 1v6 against teams on this hero. I mean, you got the old comp, the old team up might be gone from the game, but Bucky and Punisher are backing down for business with the bullets to do it. Guru with the shield deflect. Good job shutting down that cooldown now, as we're going to have the axes potentially fly, but Guru right now unable to get what he wants out of there. The mag bubble for the push off, but he does get the limb.
Where's my Uber driver? Take me, put me down, nothing to save him, not even with the invisible and pushing, but the invisible boundary now from Zelos, trying to enable energy to get more of these resets. forkydog keeps the team alive with their invisible boundary to prevent that from happening.
You gotta try to win this without Gale popping the res. That would be huge for the team because they have 2 minutes to go and counting. SparkChief looking for that Prism, trying to get behind that Magneto barrier, waiting for the cooldowns. Patience is key here. GilbertNoodle with the feast and nothing to trade from it. SparkChief, here we go.
Ooh, but brings everybody together in that next choke, dealing good amount of damage, but the survivability is too much here as Rad stay alive now, and Gilbert trying to get away before Bedtime Story has the Meteor M, tries to slam it down right in Vision fights, but not only does it get shut down, he gets taken out. Born Again rings out as Gale brings him back together, and they can play a lot more aggressively, but they have to recontest to prevent more space being brought.
Insane survivability from Vision there, not falling to the Magneto ult that usually counters it well. Gale with good... Guru, though, who's the one that falls to Zelos now as the resurrection happens on the side yet again. And here we go. Once again, it's energy popping Gilbert. It's energy. It's Vision. The deadly duo we've highlighted. But Pizzademon brings them back just like we just saw from the last fight of these two teams, Vic.
Well, we're here too to follow up. The God of Mischief from Pizzademon had just gone hard, but with Cooper getting the copy onto the invisible boundary, may not have that same impact here, but Energy looking back also has that Kraken impact to reset here, and it's just scrappy battles with FlyQuest having the ultimate economy in their favor.
Oh my gosh, Kraken down, making an impact indeed. He used the reset yet again. He's going to face them right to the grand finals as FlyQuest once again finding themselves in the seeding round.
Unfazed, Cozy. That's what I saw from FlyQuest. The way that they're always able to retake fights, even after they lose, even with just 1-2 members, is impeccable.
Yeah, I mean, I can say this confidently. I'm telling you, the best acquisition in the offseason was Vision coming to this team that was already stacked, and they just look dominant. And I got to say, Rad looks great. Rad looked very good there, but FlyQuest, again, they're the favorites coming in here right there with Envy. They took down Envy, now taking down another top team in Rad. I mean,